up, everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by at the channel today. So I'm going to get right into it. It's a big topic. It's something that I've been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram. Actually, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, it's Truckmaster07. If you have any questions, you can DM me. But really, I'm getting a lot of questions on, you know, hey Truckmaster, just started my YouTube channel. Can you check it out? Give me some suggestions. And then I'm also getting a lot of people just that I come in contact with that may have saw me on the channel on YouTube, or you know, people that I know that are saying, man, I got a truck, I could start a channel, things like that. So I kind of want to dive into that a little bit more, you know, so you have a better understanding. But first off, I started this YouTube channel about 2.5 years ago or so. And I actually originally, you know, I was just kind of posting videos here and there about my truck, really nothing serious, until I, believe it or not, I had a huge hobby for riding lawnmowers. I don't know what it was. I liked being able to work on them and then seeing them actually start, run, and then being able to sell them. I thought it was really cool, so I figured I'd start a channel on it. But I noticed that there's a lot of riding lawnmower channels out there, and it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of views people were catching on to. And also, I can tell that you run out of content really quickly doing a channel like that. So I put that off to the side. But what there was a few channels that I noticed that were posting videos on how-to installations on Duramaxes, because I've owned Duramaxes for quite some years now. And I noticed that a lot of their videos weren't doing very well as far as, you know, giving you the proper information that you need to know, as well as getting right to the point. And I like being able to get right to the point, or just giving you the meat and potatoes of exactly what you need to know when you're doing an install. So, you know, I was thinking, you know, I could do a better job, I guess is kind of where I started. And then I noticed there was a few channels such as, I don't know if you've ever heard of, like, you know, like some of the big guys like Street Speed 717, and I know Dirty Max Jack, Duramax Rhino, Greg A, I know he's huge on the Cummins side of the house. A lot of vehicle channels, a lot of automotive channels that are doing really well, and a lot of those guys they may not do a lot of, like, you know, install videos and things like that, but it seemed like they were doing really well marketing themselves, as well as you know, vlogs, you know, just basically talking about, you know, what they're up to that day. I feel like all these channels are doing really well, very exceptionally well. I mean, just all their content and everything was well put, you know what I mean? And I never thought that I could actually, like, grow, like, actually, believe it or not, till this point, you know, where I'm at 25,000 subscribers. I never thought I can actually reach that endeavor. But going back, you know, I started realizing, you know, lawnmower videos probably aren't the best thing. So I posted a couple videos on the Duramax. I wasn't really getting a lot of attention, a lot of views, until I posted the Egr Delete video. I did a step-by-step Egr Delete video. You know, to be real with you, if you probably, most of you guys that have followed me have probably seen that video, and it's horrible. I mean, the way I did it, my editing, just everything. I wish I could go back in time and redo that video. But, you know, but what I did learn is that it really caught on. It caught on quick. I was able to obtain, I think the first month, I think I received about 20,000 views on that video. Just unreal. I never would imagine that this video would take off. So then I started looking into, you know, I guess monetization. You know, I didn't really know much about it. And watching some of Street Speed's videos when he was starting off too, and it seemed like he was making some sort of revenue off of YouTube. And it's not that I'm not trying to say, guys, that I do videos for money. That's not what I'm saying, because to be real with you, even the little bit of revenue that I do receive here on YouTube, it's not a lot of money. It really isn't. YouTube isn't going to make you rich. It's not. Really, for me, I would say it's more of a hobby, because this is not my full-time job. It's just something I enjoy doing. And also, I think it's a very cool thing to educate you guys, you know, educate the public on, because you guys got to have money to, of course, to own these vehicles. You can't just buy a cheap Duramax and that has a bunch of issues and think that your truck's going to be running fine. It's just not going to happen. These trucks always have issues. So, you know, that's why I decided to design this channel. And that's kind of where I'm at now, guys. So my content is basically built upon informative how-to installation videos. I do a lot of product reviews on my channel from other companies. I do quite a bit of vlog style videos as well. You know, so basically it's kind of the best of both worlds. I don't constantly post how-to install videos. For example, I've been posting a lot of videos on my exhaust, really just a bunch of different types of configurations. So you guys as the viewers, if you have any interest in doing an exhaust on your Duramax, may have a, I'd say, better educated decision on which one you want to go with, you know, a 4-inch or a 5-inch or exhaust or muffler or no muffler or whatever. So, you know, just little things like that to keep the content going. and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it. So if you're watching this video and you've ever had that thought come across your mind that you want to start a YouTube channel, there's a few things to consider. And the first thing that I would say is, if you have like a cool car, a cool truck, maybe a cool personality, or you want to do some sort of reviews or just anything in general, whatever it may be, for a YouTube channel, it's all about content and frequency. It really is. Content and frequency, I think, is very important. And of course, being genuine and being honest, being real with your viewers, because that's really what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, guys, it really is a hobby. Again, this is not going to make you rich. You're not going to be super wealthy unless you take off somehow. This isn't really something that is going to generate so much income that you're never going to have to work again. So again, unless you have that knack and your channel just explodes, you never know. But a few things to consider when you start a YouTube channel. One thing that I've noticed that's going to get you more attention than normal, you have to post consistently. You do. I would suggest that if you're serious about this, you guys need to post every day. It's not easy making videos. It is not. Trust me. The video I posted on Saturday, it was me, my wife, my brother-in-law, his truck. You guys saw some of you guys saw that video. It was my exhaust muffler versus no muffler. I had about an hour's worth of footage on that, and I dubbed it down to 17 minutes. Okay, it probably took me about 2.5 hours to edit that video. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. It takes a lot of time, and it's something that you guys got to understand. So that's when revenue does come into play. It does, because if you are getting a few bucks for your edits, your content, and then posting on YouTube, and you are receiving some sort of monetization, you're receiving some sort of money for that. That does pay for your equipment, like the camera that I'm talking to you on right now. It's the K&N G7X. Pretty nice camera. It was like $600-700 bucks, for the camera. Some of the equipment that I actually have, I use that revenue for stuff like that. I use the revenue, of course, for my time, and I also use the revenue if I do receive parts for my truck. I'll save up some of that money and put it into the vehicle and then post more content. Also, I noticed some YouTubers will ask me to shout out their channel, which I have no problem with that. And some of these guys, they have the potential to really do well, really. But life gets in the way. It really does. Your job, your family, just whatever, and you're not able to continually post. There's things like that. But they'll ask me, "Hey, Truckmaster, can you give me a shout out on my YouTube channel?" Dude, absolutely, 100%, I will do that for you, okay? But one thing you do got to understand is, if you're, again, serious about it, you got to post frequent videos, okay? Another thing that I'd like to mention is your equipment, your camera. There is absolutely nothing wrong with using your cell phone to start a YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, I used my cell phone probably for the first, I would say, 1.5 years. I've been using my cell phone, guys, to video most of my videos. I'm talking my FASS lift pump install, the FASS 150 GPH video I did. I use my cell phone. I use my cell phone for everything. At the time, I was using my iPhone 7. Pretty great quality, camera. It really is, but it definitely puts a lot of wear and tear on your phone. It really does. Also, I would really suggest to you guys to use a GoPro. I really like GoPros because they're very wide angle. You can get everything, especially if you're doing cool shots with with your vehicle or your quad or just whatever. Going really fast past the camera. Really picks up a lot. The sound isn't that great, but it's very clear. I think it's a pretty rewarding feeling when I can actually help somebody, like on their vehicle from another state or another country. There's another topic that I really got to tell you guys about. It's really discouraging, but I've noticed that there has been channels that have started that have done really well, and there has been zero monetization on their channel. As a matter of fact, I've noticed quite a bit of that going on. I don't know if it's something that YouTube's regulating right now. I think maybe if you've started your channel prior to, I would say, 2 years ago, then you should be good or in the clear. But I noticed there's a lot of YouTube channels that aren't being monetized. So again, if you plan on doing videos to get rich, this probably isn't the thing for you. I'm not saying rich, but making revenue or making sort of income off of YouTube, this probably isn't your best bet. One thing that I have noticed about doing these videos, which is very fun, I've noticed, is a lot of companies will reach out to me and ask me to do product reviews for some of their new upcoming things, such as LED light bars. Always a fun thing. You guys are probably getting annoyed with LED light bars, but they're a lot of fun to review. I really enjoy doing those. And I also like giving them away. I'll do a review and then just give it away. I'll probably do, somebody that I know out here in Michigan may need one for their truck, or you know, I may just give one away on my channel. I always enjoy doing stuff like that. Just a huge self-rewarding thing for me to be able to, you know, reach out to you guys, get feedback, ask you questions, you guys ask me questions, because I know that, you know, owning these vehicles, it's just really tough. It really is to work on them yourself, as well as, you know, funds are always important. I mean, you take your truck to the dealership to get a water pump done, for example. Say you own a Duramax like mine, you know, or just a Duramax in general. You realize that those jobs will run you about $1,200 to $1,300 just for a water pump install. I mean, I just posted it. I think it was like last year. I posted a water pump install video on a Duramax. There's quite a few of them out there. You know, I just kind of wanted to get right to it so you guys can understand how to do it. But you're going to save yourself a whole lot of money, because water pumps will run you, you know, $200 if you buy it yourself. You have the tools. You know, you have a video on YouTube to help you, guide you along. I mean, right there, you know, that saves you tons of money. So that's just my thoughts on starting a YouTube channel that I want you to understand. Just giving you my experiences, things to, I guess, look for when starting a YouTube channel. And then, you know, of course, just frequency. Just continually do it. Just stay consistent when you're doing it is kind of where I'm getting at. You know, be honest, be yourself. Don't be someone you're not. For those of you guys that actually know me in person, or if you ever met, if you just meet me randomly out, you know, in public or whatever, I'm the same way as I am on camera. I try to stay as, you know, honest and myself on camera as possible. So you're getting the real deal, the genuine article is kind of where I'm getting at. You know, be you, definitely. So that wraps this up. Now it is the end of the month, and I did receive a package in my P.O. box, so whoever sent that to me, I really do appreciate that. I'm going to open that up in a second. But I definitely got to send a huge shout out to my dad. Happy birthday. It's his birthday today. So leave in the comments, say happy birthday if you can for him. Okay, this is coming from Kyle from Ohio. I used to live in Ohio. I used to live in Minner, Ohio. So, but cool, man. Hey, I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and open this up right now for you. Sounds kind of rattly. Wonder what's in it. Alright, looks like he just sent me a letter. A few pictures of his truck. I'll go ahead and get to the letter really quick. Truckmaster, I wanted to tell you thanks first and foremost for your service in the military. I can tell the passion you have in everything you do is calm, cool, and structured. From your surely amazing career you had. Secondly, thank you for the channel. It's been amazing in both entertaining and content. It actually got me interested more in sharing what I do on a weekly basis for my YouTube channel. So awesome. Oh, Rust Belt Mechanic, I know who you are, man. Awesome. And this is one of the guys that actually posts consistently. So I'm actually going to leave his YouTube channel in my description below. So if you're interested in, you know, subscribing, I highly encourage you to do that. I watch some of your videos, man. So you guys can see his truck right there. It's pretty nice. Oh, and you got the Duramax Life sticker right there. If you guys are interested in buying the Duramax Life decals, I left them in the description below. They're actually pretty cool. I have one on my truck as well. They're $10 a piece. Out here, oh yeah. Yeah, these are nice. Oh, that's cool, man. I appreciate you putting the tape on there, the 3M tape on the back, so I can actually put that on something. Definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely put this up in my garage. I really do appreciate that. These are really cool. I will use these, definitely. Thanks, man. What is this? Oh, I see. Okay. So basically, it looks like that. And then you just screw it down. And then the caps will fall right in there. That's actually really neat. I love it, man. I really do. I love it. Thank you so much. Awesome. Alright guys, so that wraps this video up for today. I really appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the content, your first time stopping into the channel, I highly encourage that you subscribe. But other than that, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.